Archaeologists are to search for the Ark of the Covenant, which contains the Ten Commandments, at an unexplored Jewish site. Christian Post's Stoyan Zaimov reports, we know that the Ark of the Covenant was lost before the Hebrews were taken to exile in Babylon. It contained the budding rod of Aaron, the Ten Commandments, and the jar of manna. Archaeologists in Israel said, some 20 kilometers from Jerusalem, that they had unearthed the oldest Hebrew text ever found while excavating a fortress city overlooking a valley where the Bible says David slew Goliath. This was in 2008. Archaeologists from France and Israel are reportedly planning on embarking on a mission to search for the Ark of the Covenant, which is believed to contain the stone tablets bearing the Ten Commandments handed to Moses by God. According to Mail Online and the Times of Israel, the researchers are set to excavate the ancient site of Kiryat Ye'arim outside of Jerusalem, which is one of the last remaining unexplored locations in the region. The place is important for several reasons, says Professor Israel Finkelstein from Tel Aviv University. He says it's a large central site in the Jerusalem hills that has not been studied until now. It may be the only key site in Judah that has not undergone a systematic archaeological excavation. The Bible mentions Kiryat Ye'arim on a number of occasions, describing it as a Judahite town situated near Jerusalem during the period of the Judges and King David, also known as the Iron Age. The archaeological dig is set to focus around 20th century monastery dedicated to Our Lady of the Ark of the Covenant, with much of the location believed to be undisturbed until now. Quote, one of the tantalizing aspects of Kiryat Ye'arim is the likelihood of there having been an ancient temple at the site, remains of which may lie buried. Such a discovery could help scholars better understand cultic practices in Judah during the Iron Age. In several parts of the biblical narrative, Kiryat Ye'arim is alluded to as a site of religious worship. It's referred to variously as Kiryat Baal, Ba'ala, and Baal Judah in the book of Joshua, suggesting the site was at some point affiliated with the worship of Baal, storm god of the Canaanite pantheon, it added. As the book of Samuel points out, the famous ark was stored at Kiryat Ye'arim for 2 decades. It was looked after by the priest Eleazar before King David conveyed it to his capital in Jerusalem. In 1 Chronicles 13, verse 3 to 5, it reads, let us bring the ark of our God back to us, for we did not inquire of it during the rule of Saul. The whole assembly agreed to do this because it seemed right to all the people. So David assembled all Israel from the Shihor River in Egypt to Lebo Hamath to bring the ark of God from Kiryat Ye'arim. Whether or not the ark is hidden there, it is reasonable to assume that Kiryat Ye'arim was a city of great significance, Finkelstein noted. Quote, to follow the story, the place where they took the Ark of the Covenant was not, of course, just some field or under a tree. They refer to an important cult place, end quote. That's what the professor explained.